Hello and welcome to Game Day Picks. I'm Tony Tier from Tony'sPicks.com with you here on Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time to live free picks for today's action. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. We'd like you guys to be live with us. Get the best numbers here with our picks, and also join the chat room for really good conversation there as well. Be sure if you do that as well. Of course, in the chat room today, we've got a good afternoon to Blake in there. Of course, they'll start populating here as the show continues here. I'll let you know before we get underway a couple of things. Our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, then get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys. You may post your picks in our comments as well. And of course, our site is Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to some of our long-term passes. Hot cappers like Mindy, has been on fire. Ramon's been doing great work as well. Nick, Joshua, Steam Crew as well. Daniel, click the links, get signed up to our long-term passes. You'll find our latest premium picks here at the center of the page. Best bets up. Each capper can release a best bet from each sport per day. We're locked and loaded here for action here on a Tuesday. $15 premium pick is promotional. Each capper can designate one of those plays on their card as a $15 premium pick to introduce their service to new and existing customers. 3-packs as well are great as well. They're here on their great value, as you can see. And of course, our pick ticker, you may purchase a place a la carte on our pick ticker with team versus team information. And you can see here the late steam features. Cappers have the ability to post plays in late up until, usually the plays are in 11 a.m. Eastern time for the members, but the cappers can post plays in late in the system. They're tagged as late steam. These are plays that are entered between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time and are emailed directly to long-term subscribers. In that's the only play that is emailed to long-term subscribers is the late steam. All other picks are retrieved over on the members area, so just keep an eye on there on those late steams, late information, late line moves, and you should hit at a higher percentage those late steam plays. Cappers like that feature a lot on our site. So do our customers, because no longer can we can, the capper likes to pick late in the day, and it's they can still get it out to their customers. All right, let's get this one underway today. On the show today, with us today will be Ramon and I. Mindy off for the afternoon. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, good day to you.
Good day as well. All right, here we go tonight, 9 Eastern time. We go to the SEC as Arkansas will host Georgia. Arkansas here is going to be laying 13.5, total 142.5.
Yeah, Tony, and Arkansas looks like they're going to be in the postseason tournament. You got to figure 7, probably 8 teams from the SEC will make it. Georgia will not be one of them unless they start to roll here. Probably need a sweep from here on out, other than winning the conference tournament. Of course, Arkansas probably going to do pretty well to get in there at a 9 seed. That's where they're pointed to in the old bracketology, but that one looks kind of right on for this team right now. Georgia certainly struggling at this point. They've covered just one of their last 10 games, but Arkansas is looking pretty good coming in. So, yeah, 13.5, 142, maybe 143 now. You see it there, probably closer to my number, 142 there. Georgia's lost 4 of their last 6 games. They're coming off the loss to the Crimson Tide. They lost that one, Tony, by 49 points, and that one 108-59. They trailed by 20 early. They shot just 37.5%. It's been typical for Georgia this year. The offense hasn't been great. They're 236th in the nation in scoring, averaging 69.5 points a game, and they're near the 300s in field goal percentage from 2 and 3. They're 160th in adjusted offensive efficiency. Maybe they could get it going here, but at least they have a little bit of defense. They are 44th in the nation in defending the three-pointer at 31%. Now, Arkansas, they can kind of tear it up inside, with the Mitchell brothers. Those guys block shots. They can play a little bit as well. The Nick Smith Jr.'s returned for Arkansas recently. Arkansas 2-8. Last 10 games off of a spread win, and after losses to Mississippi State and at Texas A&M, they defeated Florida 84-65 on Saturday. Arkansas, well, they kind of play some pretty tough D at home. They're 5-12 to the under at home this season, and that's the way I'm going to look here. They've allowed just 2 of their last 10 points, 10 opponents, Tony, to 70 points or less. Can't see Georgia getting close to 70 here as 13.5-point favorites. We'll note the last 3 meetings, the winning team scored 99 points in this matchup, but they're a matchup that meets once a year, and I think Georgia knows to compete. They've got to try to play it more of that slower pace. Georgia will, if they try to get in, I mean, if they do try to think that they can play it fast, I mean, this pick might be in trouble, but I don't think Georgia sees it that way with Coach White. I think they know they're up against a strong defensive team, and Arkansas has kind of dominated the series at home, 12 in the last 15 meetings. So I'm thinking maybe around 75 to 60 here. I don't have Georgia doing much against Arkansas in this one right now. Arkansas is on a little bit of a push currently with their recent run. So, they're still 18-9, like I said, heading to the tournament, and Georgia, they're down to their last grasp, really.
Yeah, Georgia in deep trouble here. A team that is really 10th in offensive and defensive efficiency in the SEC, and really the shooting is in bad. And of course, it's going to be tough to get easy shots against Arkansas, because when you kind of look at them in conference, the way they defend the inside is just phenomenal here. I think opposing teams are shooting just, let's see, in conference, the conference opponents are shooting just 44% inside. Overall, it's just 45% against the rest of college basketball. So they're really tight around the hole.
Yeah, well, the Mitchell brothers, I mean, these guys block shots. They're 11th in the country in blocked shots, are the Razorbacks. So they really the thing that concerned me was those recent, this probably be a premium, but if not for those other matchups that Georgia's tried even to try to get into some run and gun situations in the first half and falling behind. So that's what happened in the game, last season. So that's what I think with Arkansas here. The defense is just so strong right now for the Razorbacks. They're definitely a sleeper team in my eyes moving forward. I don't know what's going to come out of the SEC necessarily. It's fun, but Arkansas right now with that defense, very strong defensive team. So Georgia, I called it at 60. Maybe they could get a little bit more, but Arkansas can control this one.
Yeah, Georgia on the road against some quality competition in the SEC. Just 59 at Alabama, 57 at Texas A&M, 41 at Tennessee, and maybe closer to that Tennessee number the way I look at it.
Those are the things. That's what I kept, you kept saying. You look at those road; they're just 1-8 straight up on the road, and Arkansas 12-2 straight up at home. And like I said, double-digit spread here. But that's the thing when you look at those offensive numbers that you see against these stronger teams in conference. And I certainly put Arkansas. Look, they're still conference record. They're in sixth or seventh place, I think, right now. But I think that's how strong the SEC is.
They had those injuries. They had those injuries heading into conference.
Nick Smith's back. I mean, that's why what you look for as you approach the postseason, when the ratings are still what they are top players coming back, and Nick Smith fits the bill.
Yeah. Georgia, Arkansas under 142.5. This one to have a start time here of 9 Eastern time over on SEC Network. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony's Picks right now as we see some really good results here the last 30 days. 2,158 units of profit for Ramon over at Tony'sPicks.com. We got a good card here from College Soups as well as NHL here on the board as well. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, Tony Day on Tony'sPicks.com. 2 big packages. Going to try to make this a strong day here. I got a 5-pack in college basketball. I got a 5-pack in the National Hockey League. Both of them are just $30 each over at Tony'sPicks.com. Going to try to build up on those numbers you see over the last 30 days. Pretty strong profit here on the site. And I'm going to keep the winning going tonight with that 5-pack in college basketball. I think 4 of the games go off in that first window, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, and then another one goes off at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, so pick up that 5-pack there. Now, Mindy and I on the morning steam today, we did have quite the consensus in the NHL with this 9-game card. Tony, some of the lines were so out of whack that Mindy, she pulled the Ramon on me. She went totals on all 9 matchups. If you didn't see the card today, Tony, I know you're watching the show. Look at this. Tampa Bay 520, New Jersey 360, Carolina 340, VGK 290, Edmonton $3. Those are the overnight line. I haven't even updated my sheet. I'm more updating sheets when lines are 130 and 145, Tony. If it's $5, it's $5. So Mindy, of all things, went totals on 9 games. So of course we came to a consensus on 5 of them. We had a 50% chance with me involved, right? You know, I'm going to be always involved in these NHL totals. So we ended up with 5 premium selections, and I already like sides in this one, but when she was knocking off these totals, so that's the thing about the show and the record that we're putting up. One day we could have just 2 games on a big card, but when we're in consensus, we just stick with it, and we end up with 5 plays for the morning's team, and I had 5 other selections ready, including a couple of other totals that we disagreed on, but I didn't reveal that on the show. Just pivoted to my other play, but felt the strong plays were still in line for me. So I've got a 5-pack in the NHL tonight as well with a couple of puck lines. Let's face it, Tony, with these not both. I think it's 2 or 3. I'll say there's 2 or 3 puck lines in there, Tony, and not all our favorites or dogs, if you know what I mean, laying or taking the puck and a half. They're all about pick 'em lines on the puck line, of course, because that's the way you want to play it in this game. But that's the way the NHL card looks, unfortunately, today when we're kind of grasping for some extra games. That wasn't a problem. We weren't grasping at straws, if you will, on that NHL card, but just it's not going to be like this is a one-time thing, Tony. Right now, as we get into close to March in the NHL, we're going to see more and more of these taking advantage of these big lines. I don't know how we'll approach it going forward, but you can expect more of them for sure in the NHL over the last stretch here of the season. So 5-pack for me in the NHL, Tony. 5-pack for me in college basketball. 10 plays, just a typical Tuesday for me.
That's right. Again, we're from Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. We'll show you the numbers again. Ramon here, been on fire. 2,158 units of profit here last 3 days. That is all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com, where the picks are documented and graded immediately by a third-party service. We pay the service fee for the lines, the scores, and the grading. It's all done automated here on our site, so you guys can verify that by going to Ramon's handicapper page in his pick history on his page, and you'll find every play there. So today over at Tony'sPicks.com, Ramon here with action here. As you said, a 5-pack here from the NHL. Also a Tuesday college basketball 5-pack. So there you go. Each are $30. A profit guarantee. Must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back into your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. You can also consider the long-term passes. I really believe this 1-month all sports pass is your best value right now running, because of the volume of games you get from college hoops. In that 1-month plan, you get all of Ramon's premium plays here for 30 days. That include all his NBA, all his NHL, of course, college basketball. The remainder of the college basketball regular season, all conference tournaments, premium plays from all conference tournaments, as well as the NCAAB tournament. You get the first 4-round games, those games that go off Tuesday, Wednesday, the round of 64 here that go off on that Thursday, Friday, round of 32 that goes off on that Saturday, Sunday, and the Thursday Sweet 16. So that's when it ends right there. So lots of coverage there in the NCAA tournament. Probably much the bulk of the tournament there is covered in that 30-day. Also, all the minor tournaments, NIT, the CBI and the Basketball Classic now. So that's also covered in there as well. So if there, I don't know if there's another one. Sometimes they throw some more at us at the last minute. We never know. But those are three that I know of. So that's part of the 1 month 30-day all sports pass. Ramon also gets involved with UFC, does a UFC podcast, so he knows UFC. So those UFC cards on Saturday, those plays will be included as well. Sometimes he delves into soccer and tennis, and those are the cases. Just check your members area for that. Also included there on the 1 month pass are any of Ramon's late steam plays. As we said in the open, the cappers have their members plays in by about 11 a.m. Eastern time for the members, but then they are able to post plays in late as long as they post them between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Those are tagged and documented as late steam, and you can also back check the late steam records on our leaderboard 2.0, which we've updated a few months ago. You can check out all the late steam results, and the late steam plays will be emailed directly to your inbox that you used to sign up for Ramon's long-term pass. So that's how that works with the late steam. The member plays are in there about 11 a.m. each time, but the late plays will be emailed directly to your inbox. Full service here at Tony'sPicks.com with that late steam. So you guys check it out there. Of course, remember, we're going to save you 20% off, $66 off that 1 month pass when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and then you will land right on Ramon's page and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Ramon. Morning Steam continues this week with you and Mindy covering all the pro games on the card, as well as the select handful of college hoops. Of course, they can find you as well on the Discord.
Yeah, Tony, we'll be back at it tomorrow on the morning steam for another card. One more day with no NBA, but there will be a pretty big college basketball card tomorrow and some hockey. So tune in at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and 6 a.m. Pacific. I'll be up out here in the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas, at 6 a.m. I'll be up way before that. I'll be up all night watching tennis, Tony. And we'll be back with more morning steam previewing. Man, Tony, we had so many new commenters today. I have a feeling that when NBA does come back, we might be able to amass a new personal high for viewership, because I saw so many new faces and new commenters today. I think that was a record for new commenters that I could keep track of, new faces, if you will. So that was awesome. And also my social media picks today are up. I've got a pick today on Twitter. It comes to you in the game from the MAC, Kent State and Ball State. Check it out at Tony's Picks Ramon on Twitter, where I post a play every day. Also, don't forget, I have embedded videos here on the Tony'sPicks.com website. I have my sponsor video today that's coming to you in the Mountain West. So one of the late games, San Jose State and Nevada, is the sponsor video, and also the leaderboard video, which you see right there on the screen, where, well, I talk about the leaders, and our leaders were all 67% yesterday, all four of our top cappers yesterday, and my leaderboard video comes to you in the game between Fresno State and Air Force. So check it out if you want even another play from Tony'sPicks.com. And Tony's got videos lined up as well, more than a dozen college basketball videos today, in addition to what we're just going to give you here, Tony. So good job. Thank you. And great in the Discord. Join us where we have more conversation. Starting to get things rolling in there a little bit with the chatters, if you will. We don't have everybody converted over there yet, but the more they get into it, the more they see the community sharing information in the Discord with picks, tickets, other stuff too, maybe a little bit frivolous, but a little bit fun as well. So it's part of the community that we've built there off of the morning Steve show, I think, Tony, and what you see here in our chat. People kind of commenting and giving their own plays and opinions and asking questions as well, asking for picks. You know, go in the Discord and ask for some picks. There's plenty of games. I mean, we'll find more picks for you for free picks. Yeah, we want to tout our record here of our premium picks. But that's what we do here at Tony'sPicks.com, is sell our premium picks. There's no doubt about it. And if you rode with Mindy and I off of that morning Steam show, pack us up in the 2-for-1 capper promotion, Tony. We're up 4,800 units over the last 30 days. Maybe your tout does as well, but if not, and you're not clicking at nearly 40. Well, I better stand corrected there on the 24-hour clock. Let's call it 4,360 units over the last 30 days. I think that will still get it done. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Hook me and Mindy up in the 2-for-1 capper promotion, and that'll pay a couple bills right there for sure. You'll get well worth the value, I would think, in those packages. I looked around today, Tony, at the other, there's more than a dozen sites that's a similar format to Tony'sPicks.com, premium picks, leaderboards, premium pick packages, and I would say that my 2 5-packs, and considering that number over the last 30 days, I'd venture to say that that might be one of the best packages offered by any handicapper on any of these multi-handicapper sites today, considering my standing on a 30-day leaderboard and the price per play, especially if you throw in that promo code. I actually went around and checked that out before I started spouting this off right now.
That's right, guys. So check out Ramon over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get on board with this plays. And, of course, to use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. Again, we've mentioned again, you can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. And, of course, you can find Ramon on that Tony's Picks Ramon account, as well as on the YouTube over on our site. I say the website picks right on our homepage. You'll find the leaderboard video, and of course on our homepage you'll find as well the sponsored video. All right, Ramon, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
See you then, Tony. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here on Game Day Picks here Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to like, subscribe, set those notifications. We want you guys to be live with us. Get the plays in real time. You guys get the best numbers when you do that, and you can enjoy the conversation going on in the chat room. A shout out there to Kong's Clips in the chat room today, as well as Blake as well. All right, let's continue on here on Game Day Picks. It is now time for my play, so let's get my game card up for you guys right now. We're going to be looking at this one tonight between Miami and Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech laying 2.5 in this one. Total sits 153. We'll be here on the Miami side here. Miami here plus the 2.5 here against Virginia Tech. Looking at this game. I really like what I'm seeing from this Miami team, offensively, and of course the Larrañaga with his coaching has been phenomenal there with this team. Looking at this Hurricanes team, they've been shooting the ball very well on the road. You look over their past 5 games, 50% shooting. They won by 9 in the first meeting. That was back at home. Now Virginia Tech just 6-10 in the conference. They're 11th in defensive efficiency, having issues here, giving up 35% from 3, 52% inside. So we'll go here with this. Miami's team is pretty good on a road team. I like what I've seen from them on the road, so we'll take them here plus the 2.5 in this one. All right, guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com tonight. I've got four premium plays for you tonight on the site. We're coming in here with a best bet here from college basketball, as well as a three-pack on the board as well. So best bets and a 3-pack. And I don't need to reload this, so we got it set in here. Okay, so here we go. Best bet from college hoops and a 3-pack. Now, the 3-pack is not bundled in here, so it's 4 premium plays from today, guys. So go ahead and get signed up. You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You can access my page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and go ahead and get signed up there on the site. Also, the long-term passes could serve you well, as we've got a 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. Remember, we talked about that 1-month pass. I get all my premium plays for 30 days. That includes all of my NBA and college basketball. Remember, the college basketball will take you all the way to the Thursday Sweet 16, round of 16 for Thursday. So lots of coverage there. All the conference tournaments, remainder of the regular season. The first 4 play-in rounds, Tuesday, Wednesday, round of 64 on Friday and Saturday, round of 32 the Saturday, Sunday, and of course, the Sweet 16 on Thursday is covered in that 30-day all sports pass. Great value there, so guys, check it out. All right, let's continue on here on Game Day Picks. Let's go ahead and recap the plays from today's show. All right, we had just Ramon and I today. Mindy was off. Ramon here, Georgia, Arkansas under 142.5, and I'll be on Miami plus the 2.5 against Virginia Tech. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition here of Game Day Picks. Guys, make sure you tune in again tomorrow live here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers from Tony's Picks. They'll give their plays here for you for the Wednesday show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. Be notified when we're live, so you're live with us. Get the plays in real time, and of course you will get the best numbers. Remember, visit our Discord. We brought up the Discord today. A lot of great features there on the Discord. The conversation continues on our Discord. All right, just click we have 2 servers. Tony's Picks is kind of the intro, kind of general part of our Discord. Then you get the Morning Steam, is where a lot of the content in there from a lot of the folks that you see in the chat room are in the Discord, because we're pretty much promoting the Discord on our live shows. So we just kind of keep it within the community that knows each other. People who watch the live shows there. So you'll notice that you'll recognize a lot of folks, and we like the fact that they use their YouTube handle in the Discord, so everyone's familiar with each other. So really good conversations there, very friendly, civil, and informative. Right, that's important. That's those three characteristics there of the Discord. So it makes a very enjoyable experience for everyone involved. All right, so be sure to click the link there in our chat room and go ahead and get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for our show. Let's go ahead and bring in Ramon here. I'm going to send you guys off. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, evening. We'll catch up with you again here tomorrow here on the Game Day Pick.